So what's up YouTube, welcome to my channel Complete Tech Review and welcome to another unboxing and also review of the Firebolt Talk smartwatch. This is an affordable smartwatch which comes with calling feature, which is really nice for the price, and the price that I paid while it was a sale is around 2500, and for that money you get a lot of watch for that money. So what are the features? And in fact I will be talking about 6 features which makes this watch stand apart for its price segment compared to the rest of the watches. So stay tuned till the end of the video. So the box contents is, firstly you get to see the smartwatch, and then on top of that you have the Bolt user manual, so which is nice thick and it has a lot of pages. And then you get the proprietary charger, and that's pretty much that you have in the box. The box packing is really good. The box get a nice lip system, a small cord where you can pull it and open it, so that is also nice. So let me keep this aside and let me focus on the watch. I have already opened it and used it, so right now I'm going to tell you the 6 best features of this Firebolt Talk watch. So the Firebolt Talk watch comes with, firstly, very nice build quality. So the casing is all metal, so as you can see this part is metal, and because of which the weight of the watch feels very nice. In fact it feels very sturdy and also durable for its price. Second thing is the strap. The strap quality also is really nice. These straps are removable, so you have a system where you can remove this. So as you can see, with this option you can remove it, and these you can purchase another straps. These I believe are 20mm straps. So, and also this quality of the rubber that they have used is really nice. And the third feature is going to be the features itself. So as you can see, the Firebolt watch, the dial is 43mm, which is a big dial, so good for big hands as well. And it again resembles more or less like the smartwatch which is from Samsung, I think Samsung Active, because the dial is really good. And then the dial is an LCD unit, and the brightness also is really nice. Once when you get to the left side, you get to see this kind of a menu which reminds us of none other than Apple, but it has all the necessary apps which is needed. So I'll go one by one. So firstly, the clock widget, and once if you press and hold, you have on the watch itself around 5 faces, but when you go through the app you get to see around 100 watch faces, which is also one of a kind. And the best thing about the changing of watch faces is that once when you select a watch face from the app, you can easily the watch swaps immediately. It doesn't take much of time, so which is also nice, unlike any other smartwatches where it takes time to load the watch face. So that is something which is a nice feature. And then this side you get to see the functions like step, the hour and minutes, the stopwatch feature. You have the blood pressure monitor, which is also nice and one of a kind in its segment. And also to the other side you have exercise mode, and as well as the top of the feature is the phone mode. Yes, the phone mode is there, and you have to pair it like your Bluetooth earphones, and once when you pair it, you can directly receive calls through this smartwatch. That reminds me of the feature number 4. That is where I'm going to come, and that is where this watch shines, where you can pick up and answer calls right through the watch itself. At the bottom you have a small speaker. So here is where you get to see that there is a small speaker hole, and through this you can talk. In fact you can receive and you can listen to the phone calls. The speaker quality is really nice and loud. Through that itself you can also have music play and pause feature, so you can also listen to music. So that is one of the standout features of this watch. And then let's go to the reason number 5, and that is going to be the battery life of this watch. This one comes with an average battery life of around 10 days, which is really nice because it also has a calling function into it, so that's nice. So 10 days of battery life for this build of this watch is really nice. And then finally, the sixth feature is going to be the three main features that it comes with. SpO2, where it tracks all the information and also your oxygen. BP, which is also really nice. No other watch in its segment offers BP. It also has calories and also step counter, apart from all the exercise modes. And then finally, it also comes with the phone mode, which is nice. So the top highlighted features of this watch is as follows. So I'll go right from the top. Right from the top, you get to see I button, and that is which gives the watch details, what is the make and the serial number. Right next to it is something called as theater mode. So once when you're in theater, you can turn it on. With this, you get to only have vibrations, and then the watch dims because it should not disturb others, so that also is a nice feature. And then you have a brightness level, so you can increase it or decrease it. I think this watch is pretty bright for its price range, so which is nice. I'll keep it at 4. And then comes your stopwatch, and yeah, you can start and stop and reset it. And then beside the stopwatch, you have the reset button, so if you want to reset your watch, that also is there. And then you have your weather. So the weather option is also there. For this, you have to pair your watch. Once when the watch is paired, you get to see the weather right in your wrist, so which is also nice and a unique feature. Then comes your heart rate monitor. So this also checks your BPM. So you have to ensure that you are putting this watch and then fastening it a little bit, means you have to tighten it, so that also is there. And then you also have something which is SpO2, which is the blood oxygen monitor. Again, make sure that the watch is tightly and snugly strapped up. And towards that, you also have something which is the music player control. So as said, this comes with a speaker, so you can control the watch, the music from your phone through this watch. And you also have a flashlight button, so which is also nice, so you can on it off or on when you're in dark and immediately you need some light. So this is also a nice feature. So beside the flashlight option, you have the sleep tracking mode. So this also tracks your sleep, so which is nice. And then you have your clock with 100 different clock faces, which is also nice. And then you have all your exercise tracking, so you can record whichever exercise based on your need. You can record your exercise timing, so which is also nice. And then you have your stopwatch, which is your counter, and it starts from 5 and goes to roughly around 2 hours, so which is also nice. And then beside that, you get to see the QR code scanner, so through which you can download the app, so that also is there. You have your step counter, that also is there. And then beside that, you have your BP monitor, so which is unique, and you not get to see this in any other watch, so which is also nice. You can track your BP on the go, so that also is nice. Beside that, you have the camera shutter button, and this button you can sync with your phone, and through that you can control your camera phone through this button, so which is also nice. And then you have your alarm, and in this alarm you have the 3 alarm modes, so which is nice for all the days of the week, so which is also nice. And beside that, you also have your vibrator mode, so which is nice. And then the calling option, as I said, you can take calls, receive and take calls through the phone itself, and the speaker quality is really nice. I will show you a demo call through the watch itself in a bit. And then you have your messaging. So these are all the messages that when the watch syncs with your phone, it shows up all the messages. In fact, the permissions that you give for the messages based on that, like WhatsApp, your regular messages, so whatever that you give permissions for as notifications, that will all come up in this messages place. So that also is there. And then finally at the bottom you have the power on and off. So all these features are really nice, and you'll be surprised for a price of around 2400 you get to see all these features with a big dial and with a metal construction. So this is one of the most interesting part of the watch. And yeah, it is loaded with features. For this price of money you don't usually get to see the calling function. So now let's quickly deep dive into the calling part of the function and show you the speaker quality. So you have a dial pad which is nice. So let me dial a number. So I've connected through the phone, and this is how it.
Service, press 1. To speak with your dedicated relationship team, press 2. For self-service, press 1.
So as you can see, the voice or the sound clarity which is coming from here is really nice. At the back you get to see the charging connectors, and these pins are really strong. The magnet which is used in most of the smartwatches is not that strong, but over here it is really nice. So which is made up of good quality. And then you have the sensors for your SpO2 and blood pressure. So this part of it is made up of plastic, but the side hinges are all metal. So that's there. So now quickly let's get into the app itself. So this is the app. The app name is called as DAFIT, and then it is a basic and has all the necessary features like your step counter, sleep, heart rate, BP, blood oxygen, outdoor running. And then you also have more data where you can download other information, other exercise modes. So that is there. When you go to the watch functionalities, you can go ahead and select, as I said, several different watch faces. When you click more, it connects to the server, and as you can see you have more than 100 plus watch faces, so which is nice, and it doesn't take much of time to get loaded into the watch. And then you have alarm, shutter, notifications. Based on your convenience you can give the notification, and then you have firmware update, favorite contacts, and things like that. And finally your details. So if you are setting your goals based on your fitness regime, so based on that you have to set your goals. You can sync to Google Fit apps, which is also nice. So the app is pretty light, and it is user friendly to use, and also it is it connects to the watch fairly quickly, so that also is there. So this was a small unboxing and also user review of the Firebolt Talk, and for 2400 you can't ask much. And this watch has all the necessary tracking as well as the necessary features, especially like BP, blood pressure, your SpO2, your step counter, and also your heart rate monitor. So all these key functions are there. Apart and also included is the calling function. So for 2400 it is a steal and really worth for the purchase. And the box packing also is really nice. So this is all you get: the proprietary charging cable, and you get the some kind of a Ghana membership, the warranty card, the Firebolt manual. You also have some latest movies, so some kind of a subscription service, which is nice. Bolt app membership, and then you also have the Bolt Firebolt thing, register for warranty card, and then you have a free Z Premium subscription, so which is nice. And then the watch itself and the box. So this is all that you get for 2500, and really good deal for that money. Main functions for the watch is talking, the call function where you can receive and reject calls, and also talk on the phone itself, so that's also is nice. And then it comes with BP, SpO2, heart rate sensors, and also step counters, which is nice. A pretty good watch. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to my channel. This is Kevin signing off, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.